Hello, this is Other Videographer, and man, these submissions just keep getting better and better. So let's just dive into the next one for our freelance videographer community, constructive criticism series. Gavin Wong, what's going on, mate? This is Gav here, travel filmmaker, 2-year backpacking in Australia and onwards, living an adventurous life. Along the way, I am blessed to be surrounded with positive people, and I'm looking forward to establishing meaningful connection here. You never know when we will meet each other along the way. Can't wait to travel again. If you ever travel to Vancouver, Canada, let me know. That's how we're gonna meet. So this is like a travel video and travel filmmaker, 2-year backpacking. So that's your backpacking and adventurous life. Have you been filming your travels for 2 years, or how long have you been doing that? TypicAsian, we don't see your subscriber count, but you have 65 views and 10 likes on this video, so 10 minutes, let's see it. Okay, got nice variety of shots and good momentum building up. Cool, timed that with some action. Okay, the edit's picked up. This almost looks like some kind of, almost like a TV series or like a vlog, like a top vlogger type of intro. That was really cool. Like, is this you, TypicAsian? Who filmed you? So not only do you film yourself, you get someone else to film you too, and that's just, you know, more production value. There you go. Very cool intro. Definitely captivated my interest. So very good way to hook in viewers from the beginning. Focus was a bit slow there. I don't know if someone's manning the camera doing that. You have the same headphones I do. I have to go back because I didn't pay attention. What did you click? Was that a Final Cut timeline? Oh, it's Premiere Pro, but it's Apple. Ooh, I can I can stop it right here and see a lot of information. So be careful with how much you want to reveal on screen you know, on the internet. You don't want people to know IP addresses or usernames or anything like that. There's a bit of a dolly zoom there, showing off a color grade. Okay, that's a clip we've seen before. So what's the storytelling you're telling us here? You guys are at the beach. I assume the word that came up earlier was the place you're at, but I don't know where that is. Like in Australia, did you say? Nice. You guys are having a blast. So she's the one that's like filming you, I assume. Okay, so a lot of mood and establishing shots. You guys are having fun. This is a bit repetitive. Like, we've seen you guys jump and woohoo already, and that's awesome. Oh, that was a teasing shot. Focus on her, and then, oh, what's that guy doing? Gold digging? So again, good shots. A couple of them were kind of repetitive. We kind of got the point.
Shower?
Yeah.
You have a shower?
Yeah.
Hot water?
Yeah, and a sink in here.
Did you build the whole thing by yourself?
My friend did it.
Your friend?
Yeah,
For how
yeah.
long? 3 months?
So there's a gap in your storytelling right here. We saw what happened at the beach. Are you on vacation? What is that, your honeymoon? Is that everyday life? Who is this person? How did we get here? Why are we popping in the middle of a conversation that we don't know any context to? So the storytelling element is either done on purpose like this, and context will be given later, and that's one way to drive interest, but it also might be from viewers to anticipate an explanation and context. Movies do this all the time, like, oh, that scene I saw at the beginning, the movie's going to build up half hour to explain how it got there, but that's because they're hooked in and they're invested in seeing this. Because this is a travel vlog, do you want to be doing that in a travel vlog? I feel like it's a risk you're taking with people losing interest, thinking like, oh, this guy's just randomly splicing stuff in and I don't understand what's happening. It looks cool, but I can't connect with your experience because you're not explaining it to me. So it's just a risk that you need to be aware of. But I'm only 2 minutes into the video, so let's see if the next minute will satisfy my need for storytelling.
2 months?
It took him, I think it took him 3 months. Yeah, 2 to 3 months.
That's on average like 2-3 months. That's
Yep.
Wow.
And he's been, he was living in it for a couple of years.
Can I go to the inside?
Okay, so you guys are looking to buy this, and someone was living in it, so you guys want to live in it. There's the context given.
I can watch movies here.
Oh, you actually can watch TV from here.
Yeah, so there's a cable just behind you there in that little box. Yes, you do.
You get water and you can cool down.
Yep. It's under a tree.
Yeah, but you just change your diet too.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Change your diet.
Yep.
We have a siesta during the day now. We don't have any
This should be a
appointments.
part of our culture.
So I'm pretty sure you guys.
So you just cut through that conversation. Like, it was kind of awkward. We didn't see her. We felt like we're kind of intruding. Like, we can listen, we can't really see. You're not really giving us a better angle, and you also cut that conversation. So might as well cut it right from the beginning instead of like kind of awkwardly like half listening to it.
You guys have heard of the new film on Netflix. It's called Social Dilemma, which basically talks about the detrimental effects social media has on people, on millennials nowadays. If you guys haven't watched it, you guys have to be on it.
So here you're instantly talking about a subject, but this is my first time seeing your video, and in general, even if you already have an established viewer base, you still want to introduce yourself somehow. You know, like, hey, this is me and this is what I do, and today we're doing this. It just adds that extra level of, you know, people being able to connect with what you're doing.
So it's interesting how a film like this can actually connect people in real life. Like, we just met this guy from New Zealand. He was driving his camper van, and he saw me with a camera and a stabilizer.
I have that same shoulder rig.
Yeah, this is not making sense. And then he got curious. He asked me about, like, what am I doing here? You know, I forgot how long have I been here in that camper van. It's like half an hour. You know, he was talking about how his 15-year-old daughter has this social anxiety problems, which becoming more and more common nowadays when social media enforces anxiety, enforces comparison between peers during these days.
So was that like stock footage, or was that someone that you know? Was because you just referenced that person's 15-year-old daughter, and that was like a toddler that you showed us. A toddler is not going to be on social media. You need to show something that's 12 years plus for it to actually make sense. So just pay attention to the details of your storytelling, and it's good that you want to insert elements that add to your story, but make sure they're consistent with your story.
It's a bit of a nice talk, like, it's the best way to start a morning. Go watch sunrise, have a dip in the ocean, and, you know, talking meaningful conversations like this. So yeah, it's been a good morning, you know.
Nice. I wish the video would have kind of started like this, and then it would have like jumped in to the beach stuff. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too critical here. It's like now we're at a pool. Like, I don't understand. Are you guys living in that van? Are you by the beach? Why are you that awesome ocean? Why are you guys now in a pool? I need more context. I need to know, like, all right, let's go to the pool. We're gonna relax in some, you know, non-salty water for some time. Alright, so that was location given. Very nice. But I don't know where that is. Flashpackers Noosa. Where is Noosa? Noosa. Where is Noosa? Noosa is in Australia. Above Brisbane. Okay, now I know. Because unless your viewership is just Australians, that locals that would know this place, you should introduce a bit more context. You know, Flashpackers Noosa, Australia. Or near Brisbane or something. Is that Steve Irwin on the wall? Okay, memeing it up.
Enough. Look what I have found here. It's a didgeridoo.
See, for example, the meme voice, the text-to-speech, that's like, ooh, look what I found here, it's a didgeridoo. That adds comedy, but that also adds a bit more context. Like maybe someone doesn't know what that thing is called. Because, again, you would have to be a native Australian to know that. That is an element of storytelling that your other shots should be having. Maybe not always in the comical meme voice, but it added to the experience. It made me like, oh, you're asking the same question I'm asking, but at least you answered, what is that thing, a didgeridoo? The Aloha Trio. Is this something official? Is this goofing off? I'm not sure, because I keep seeing you guys with instruments, and I don't think you guys would have instruments if you're just goofing off with them. But I don't know how official the Aloha Trio is. Like, is this your first time playing? Why are you having this reaction? I don't understand. Or is she, like, impressed? Like, I don't know. There's not enough storytelling going on. I'm seeing a moment, but no one's explaining it, and there's not enough interaction. Like, everyone's just quiet and staring, but the other people need to fill in the blanks for the random losers that are watching this, like me. Like, I don't understand what is happening. Can someone react and clarify for me? Like, oh, wow, that was really good. You know, or like something.
Look at this giraffe with a center head.
Mundi markets. Alright, you guys are at the market, so okay, now I'm getting more context of like where you guys are. So you're visiting everything that's in this kind of area
This place
near Noosa.
feels like better than the Byron market. It's got that culture.
Cool transition. Adobe Sports Shudo Murauchi, self-claimed rugby professional.
Yeah.
What?
Play only 3 strings. Oh, I don't even play guitar.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
I love it.
it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
You can attach this to her drone, no?
What if it runs out of battery? Then
You-
you'll just land on the ocean and $3,000 gone.
Oh yeah, you would need
So try it
permits
yourself.
for
You
that big
fly
of a
with
drone.
Like Doraemon, put on here. Hey, you got muscular.
You see?
Look at you.
So for example, we don't know who you're interacting with. You didn't introduce yourself. Is that your girlfriend, wife, common law, whatever? Who is this? Is this your cousin, your brother? Who is this? Is this the local? Are you guys visiting? Are you not? I don't know what's happening in this video.
Like, I never
On the
get
way,
this.
on the way.
You're not kidding, right? You want to be like this.
Yeah.
You want to be like those guy with oil painting.
I want to be this big that like where you need to throw your clothes away
Huh.
because it's too small.
But that's another way of people showing their muscles, like tight t-shirts. It's like extra small t-shirt.
Okay, so a nice little wrap up of the market showing various interesting elements you found there. Good camera work. Ooh, trippy
You
stuff.
guys have to be 1.5 meters away.
So now we see two extra people in the shot. Who are they?
Are you fucking kidding me? Japanese comedian. There's a huge story, you know?
What is the story?
This brings me nightmare.
You remember like you kidding, right? You said.
At first, I thought he was acting because he always acts. Like he just stand there.
I cover. Good.
So again, I don't know who this is and what your relationship is. So instead of saying, oh, he is this, like the people there know what's going on. Viewers do not. So if he's your brother, say like, oh yeah, Jim here, my brother, when we were kids, oh, the story with that injury. And you give the context, like, okay, you're brothers, you guys, you know, we know each other's names, so for the rest of the video, you don't have to say my brother, you could just say Jim or whatever his name is, right? But I get more attachment to you if I know your name and I know a bit more of your backstory, rather than, oh, he's got a scar. Who's he? Why should I care? Is he somebody that's going to make a one-time appearance in your vlogs? Or is this a constant character that it has a name and you can reference your relationship with them? So put effort into more storytelling, like on camera when you're filming, either with text or like vocalize it. Interact as if, think of whoever's watching this as a guest staying at your house. You would be talking with them in such a way to make them understand what's going on around them. You would say like, oh, we like to play instruments, but we also like to goof off. Or is it just mainly goofing off with musical instruments? I'm not sure. I'm still not sure.
I think I need hundreds. You kidding?
Oh my god.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, and then I start seeing his blood coming down on the leg. Like couldn't stop.
Yeah, and then his eye. Like,
Is this recent?
So imagine this fence, right? Without the bamboo, it's
Yeah.
sharp. When he jump over it, his tie go straight in the middle of it.
oh my
Into the pool.
Jump where?
The
Where were you
fence
guys?
wasn't-
Where were you guys? Why did he have to jump a fence? Were you guys doing something illegal, running away from a crocodile? Give more context. Like just saying he jumped on a fence doesn't give me enough context to understand the story.
Attached well.
Yeah, so
The
it's
fence
stuck.
fall
Yeah.
over.
What were you doing jumping over the fence?
That's what he does.
To get the soccer ball.
Go shortcut.
Who kicked the ball?
Soccer. Okay, so there's the context.
Man, seeing this guy again.
So she did a good job by asking the question. You guys need to be a bit more interactive, especially on purpose for the camera.
It's just like a dream to me. A little more than a year ago, we met at a farm in the middle of nowhere, as you could imagine. We basically saw each other every single day. We eat together, we sleep in the same room for 3 months. Well, that's the beauty of traveling, right? You start off as strangers from different countries. You then became best friends. And you never know when or will you ever meet them again. Go with the flow.
Okay, this should have been placed somewhere near the beginning. Either the beginning or before we saw these people come in, because I think this context was relevant at the beginning. Because, to be honest, the only reason I stick to watch this is because I'm giving a constructive criticism review. But if I was watching this for a travel vlog, I would have clicked off by now because I would have gotten too frustrated with the lack of context. So context needs to be given at the beginning or earlier. The earlier the better.
Hey! Hey! Don't tackle me!
Wow, the whole bus to yourselves. Nice. You got a thing for sunsets. They're nice looking, what can I say? Okay, nice continuity with you finishing watching that and getting off the computer. Yeah, so cool shots, cool filming, work on your storytelling. Maybe I'm being too demanding, but you know, some people might be easygoing and just stick for the video. Other people might be like short attention span and they're looking for something specific in your video. And if your video doesn't offer that, then they might click off. So trying to figure out what kind of viewership you want to have and try and think in their be in their shoes. If you just came up on some random person's vlog, travel vlog, what do you care about? Do you care about knowing them, their situation, their story, or do you just care about seeing what's happening on the moment? It's subjective, but I've given you my opinion. So hopefully this has helped you, and I hope I encourage you to work on your storytelling, which is already pretty good. You just need a couple of crucial elements in order for people to better appreciate the work that you've put in and the story that you're given. So, thank you.